Hello.
Hi.
What is making you feel positive these days?
We just got a new house that we're moving into, which is really great because housing in Westlock is not very much. So
Getting back to routine has been getting me positive. The kids back in school.
Being connected, even though I'm far away from my family, being connected with them over, Skype, that sort of thing, and getting to see my grandkids.
How long have you been running Rooted in Love for?
Rooted in Love started in 2017. So that's been 4 years now. We started off with a Christmas dinner. We had about 45 dinner guests show up for that meal. And it was a cold day.
Here in 2017, we had went to Slave Lake to something called Poverty Boot Camp. And we had kind of tossed some ideas around when we came back. Lynn was kind of instrumental in, kind of more of what caused her to really want to get that dinner going.
Where did the idea of Rooted in Love come from?
Well, I guess that's kind of where Karina was just talking about when we went to the poverty boot camp. The idea was, for myself, I struggle with depression and a lot of mental health issues. So coming up to Christmas is always a really hard season for me. So I thought I need to think outside myself. I need to reach out to other people that are feeling the same way because I can't be the only one. That's where the idea of wanting to create a dinner, because I'm already making a dinner for my family. Why not just make a couple extra turkeys, a couple extra potatoes, and invite other people? And that's where the dinner idea came from, I guess, from the Christmas of 2016.
Then when I got divorced from my husband, I had an experience where I was just really alone, and I did not want anyone to ever feel that way. We all have different experiences that have really resonated with us and contributed to the overall theme of Rooted in Love, I guess.
yeah, it was just me and the kids most of the time spending Christmas alone. So I was always looking for Christmas dinner somewhere. I mean, I did have family, the kids, but we wanted to be around people. Yeah.
Lynn brings up a good point. I think sometimes when people see our organization or whatever, they feel that it's just for homeless people or people who don't have money, but lots of people need community.
So the next question, I guess you kind of answered it, tied into what you were saying too, is what is the purpose of Rooted in Love?
The purpose, I think, of Rooted in Love is to connect those that are vulnerable in our society to others around and let them know that they're not alone.
A less deep question.
Sure.
What is your favorite color?
Pink.
Fuchsia.
Oh.
Lime green and then purple, because I think purple's like royalty to me.
What is the last book you've read?
I don't remember the author, but I think the book was called The Midwife Murders.
Okay. Love it.
I read a lot of Lisa Jackson.
Okay.
She's a mystery thriller.
It was called The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren.
What is a project that Rooted in Love has been a part of that you're proud of?
I think that I am most proud of free oil change for single parents.
I love that idea.
We've done that for 2 years. The first year was a couple of volunteers, mechanics, and we did it at the R of Staples parking lot. And then this past year we were able to partner with Brown's Chrysler, and we had 8 parents come through. They got a nice little gift bag from us and a nice gift bag from Brown's. Brown's really did step up with them.
Yes.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Invisibility.
I would like the power to either be super, super fast or the power to heal people.
I kind of like to know something before it's going to happen.
Mm.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you binged on TV?
Manifest.
Grey's Anatomy.
It was some kind of a mystery show, but I cannot remember it. But I remember calling her and saying, "You haven't heard from me for a while," because I went down the rabbit hole.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you like to go?
I'm not very adventurous. I'd want to go to Manitoba. But that's where my family is.
Ireland.
Ireland?
Yes.
She took
Yeah,
yours?
yeah, woman after my own heart. I've always wanted to go to Ireland.
Are there any interesting projects or events that Rooted in Love is part of that's coming up?
Right now we have our free Thanksgiving dinner that's coming up. So we are preparing for 300 to 400 meals to serve our community. We're doing it this year at the community hall, which is the first time that we've had that big of a venue. And again,
awesome.
wouldn't have been possible without donors and sponsors. Because we're not a nonprofit organization, we're just a group of ladies together doing things for the community.
Who is your favorite musical artist or group?
Hands down, Linkin Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's my ultimate favorite band.
I like Lauren Daigle. She does some really amazing Christian songs that just resonate my soul.
Bon Jovi, maybe?
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
even Shania Twain.
Oh, yeah. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Are you guys
Oh, no.
cat people? Are you going to fight her on that now?
I'm
Or?
cat.
Oh, yeah, you like cats?
I got several cats.
Yeah.
I have dogs, but I prefer neither. I prefer kittens and puppies when they're other people's.
Stay in or go out?
Go out.
Go out.
Can we say both?
Yeah. Sweet or salty?
Both. For me, it is the most magnificent combination. When you have, like, my daughter used to take salty French fries and she would dip them in ice cream, and I thought she was insane, but once I tried it, it was that combination of sweet and salty that was just perfect. It was
Definitely sweet. Not good though because I'm diabetic.
Oh, no.
So it's really a balance.
Yeah.
What about you,
Yeah,
Lynn?
me too. It's sweet and not good because I'm diabetic, so I've got to kind of bake some keto
Yes.
stuff and low carb.
If someone wanted to help or volunteer, where can they find Rooted in Love information?
Well, the best way to reach us is on Facebook. So we have a Facebook community called Rooted in Love. The next best way to reach me would be through my telephone.
So Facebook group page
Yeah.
and your phone number is the best ways for
the
contact.
best way to reach us.
Do you have any secret talents?
I can pick things up with my toes. I can remember Bible verses like there's no tomorrow.
Lynn, do you have a secret talent?
I knit slippers. I
Oh,
used to knit a lot of them.
I did not know that about you.
I used to give them out as Christmas gifts.
if you could go back in time, what decade would you want to live in?
I'm First Nations, so for myself, I don't want to go back to any other time because of all the hardships that we've lived through. I don't want to be a part of the residential school system. I don't want to be part of the 60 Scoops. I don't want to be a part of any of that. So I think right now is the best time to be alive.
Me, it's the 80s. The music, the clothes, the hairstyles, the TV shows. Everything just seemed to be the best back then.
If I could safely go back and know that, I wouldn't be a part of any of all that she expressed, I think 50s, just because it seemed like such a wholesome, simpler time.
What do you like about living in Westlock?
I like the sense of community that I've been able to establish. My local church has been vital to the part of just connecting with me, connecting with my friends outside in the community. I think that's what I like the best about Westlock. I like knowing that so-and-so lives down the street. I just like knowing those little things.
People here, it's just something about the way, like when we're doing the dinners and all these people that come to help.
Mm-hmm.
And everything always seems to work itself out with them. And yeah.
Great.
I think they kind of hit the nail on the head. I don't need to add anything. That's absolutely perfect.
What is one thing you'd like to see changed about Westlock?
I love that they're community minded, but in some ways they're almost set way back here in their mentality, because we should expand, not like rapidly by any means, but it's not going to cause the little businesses to, disappear if another company comes in. And we could really use that, and it would, cause our community to thrive and grow. And instead, sometimes they're losing our business, because people go to St. Albert or to the city. My other thing that I would want changed is more of the churches coming together to help the community.
Me, it's stuff for kids. And I'm more looking at sometimes the older kids we seem to get the few odd things for the smaller kids, but it's like the teenagers walk around here and there is absolutely pretty well nothing for them to do. We used to have the street fairs here, and they just seem to cease to exist, you know?
I guess there's a couple things that I'd like to see change in Westlock. The splash park, I can't wait for that to come to town. Like, that will be really exciting. Also, I would like to see a homeless shelter brought to Westlock. Those are the two areas where I would like to see change in Westlock.
What is one thing that everyone should know about Rooted in Love?
Rooted in Love is an organization or a group of women that just love doing things for the community. We want to better our community by reaching out to the vulnerable.
I think that Rooted in Love is definitely faith-based. We want to be the eyes, ears, hands, and feet of Jesus in our community. And so we are ambassadors, and we're not partial. We don't just only help ones that are Christian. It's everybody, because that's what Jesus would do.
Yeah.
We are here for everyone, whether they need help or not, or whether they're, you know, they
All
have problems.
inclusive.
Everybody.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.